Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. I have just finished watching The Mandalorian's Episode 7, The Reckoning. I really like this episode. It shows you that this Baby Yoda creature is much more gifted than previously thought. Well, as others might have previously thought. You see, I kind of had an idea that it knew how to heal. Because in the first or second episode of The Mandalorian, it was trying to heal the Mandalorian, which he didn't know that was the case. I like how it force chokes Gina Carano, which was pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure that SJWs are going to get up in a tizzy about that. But you know what? If they do, too bad. This show is a lot better than most people are giving it credit for, and they need to give it the credit it is due because it is being done right without agenda. Now, the acting was very good. The writing was very good. Deborah Chow knows what she's doing. When she directs the episodes of The Mandalorian, she does very good jobs. This episode is part of the two-parter, so basically it's a two-part finale because it's only an 8-episode season. And I gotta say, the story picked up and it left me wanting more, and that is always a good thing. When I am wanting more, it means they did a good job. I am going to discuss more spoilers, so big spoilers ahead. This Moff Gideon guy, played by Gerald Esposito, his acting is kind of stiff, but that could just be him trying to play an Imperial, you know? The TIE fighter that he comes in on, with the fold-out wings, I'm like, it's already been established that TIE fighters land not with leg struts, but with their wings. That is how they have always landed. I mean, it's been throughout games, books, and everything. So this is kind of odd that they show that this thing is landing like that. I mean, I'm like, eh. I mean, even Rebels showed a TIE fighter landing wings. You know? Hey, and if this is Disney canon, why aren't they being consistent? That's the only thing that I really have a problem with. This show is very good so far. Yes, it has some weak points, but you know what? What is a good product without weak points? Now, one person or many other people will probably say, well, if that's the case, then Star Wars is still good because of The Last Jedi being its weakest. No. Last Jedi, and most likely Rise of Skywalker, is going to be so weak that it would snap and break. If you have a weak part in this 8-episode chain, they're all done individually, for the most part. After episodes 1, 2, and 3 of The Mandalorian, those were all part of the same storyline. Episodes 4, 5, and 6 were separate adventures. So yes, there are some that are saying that there isn't a lot of consistency and whatnot. But hey, I think it actually is good. There are flaws, of course. I mean, the way that they had a couple things done, I'm like, that could have been a little bit better. You could have had some things a little bit easier done. Now, hopefully, the people who stated that there's going to be political messaging in The Mandalorian when I did my video on that, a while back. Hopefully, they will be wrong, because I didn't see any outside messaging or outside agenda. And we have one more episode for them to prove me wrong. But as it is, as it stands, I liked this episode. And I'm pretty sure Ryan Kennel from RK Outpost is going to be like really happy with the ending where Baby Yoda gets snatched up by the imps. So I'm willing to bet he got a good smile and a good celebration out of that, because he's anti-Baby Yoda. But he's a good YouTuber nonetheless. I respect the man wholeheartedly because he's a great YouTuber. He's part of the fandom menace, and we don't agree on one thing, which is the Baby Yoda thing, but hey, we agree to disagree. And that is what keeps our community very, very well kept, so to speak. It keeps us a community. But yeah, I'm willing to bet Ryan Kennel's got a kick out of the ending, or the cliffhanger ending, with Baby Yoda being taken by the imps, and sadly, Queel, the Ugnaught, Nick Nolte, I have spoken guy, sadly, he didn't make it, and that's sad because I actually liked his character too. His character was very, very wise. He almost kind of had a Yoda feel to him without the Force, you know? And that was pretty cool because he had touched on Baby Yoda's powers, but he never said it was the Force, so if they would have said that, well, the Mandalorian, I'm thinking I'm thinking EU touch, because EU, the Mandalorians did not like any Force sensitives, not even, or if somebody was Force sensitive in their own clan, they usually kept it well hidden. But this Mandalorian, I like how he stopped the baby. He's like, no, she's a friend, you know? Because Baby Yoda Force choked Gina Carano, and it's like, yikes! And everybody's gonna say, well, shit, that's just Mary Sue or Gary Sue. No, it's not. Remember, this baby is 50 years old, strong in the Force, and it started to shake as it started to choke her because, well, calling on the Force is different, or is strenuous for one so young. Also, notice how it slumped after it healed Carl Weathers' character, Greef Karga. So yeah, I'm wondering how they're going to get out of this. I'm hoping that the other Mandalorians come in. I mean, chances are they did relocate the covert. As the Mando said in episode 3, I really like how this show is going. I really am excited to see how the first season finishes, because it's exciting. It really is. And I actually do like The Mandalorian. Now, does that mean I am in Disney's house again? No. No, I still maintain that Disney can do one or two things right, or one or two things good. But I don't think that they will, or that they are still a good company. They have done many things. They have insulted the fans on many levels. And I think that until they step forward and say we were wrong to do that, well, I'm going to maintain that Disney is not trustworthy or a good company. Doesn't mean that they can't provide a good product, though. Anyway, folks, that is the video. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below about The Mandalorian Episode 7, The Reckoning. What did you think? I am allowing spoilers in the comment section, so you can chat with it. You can chat amongst yourselves. If you have a difference of opinion, be kind, and I'll engage you. If you're not kind, I won't engage you. There have been a couple people on my comment sections that have been very rude, and I have booted them straight from my channel. But if you are kind and have a difference of opinion, I will be kind back and I will engage you. Anyway, folks, this has been Our Chat Reviews. Catch y'all on the next one.